Okay, I started recording it.
Okay. Do you want to start?
I think I'm gonna start off with like what I thought of your song first. What do you
Okay.
think? So, for your song, I thought it was like really modern. I don't know. I felt like there were so many instruments I couldn't decide if it was like techno or not. Like I don't really even know what techno is, so I'm just assuming. Um, there was like so much to the song. Like there's a lot that I actually had to listen it to twice just to hear. And what really stuck out to me were the words "friends" and "pretend." I feel like maybe the song was about unrequited love, but then again, I didn't like go through the lyrics like you did. I just like closed my eyes and listened for initial thoughts, and
Mhm.
I thought it was really catchy.
Yeah. So the whole thing about that song is it's about cheating on somebody. That's why it's called Two Time. So
Oh,
so that's why I picked it because it like contrasts super heavily with the music because the music is very like peppy and upbeat, but the song's literally about cheating on somebody and going behind people's backs. So that's why I picked it.
oh my gosh, that's crazy. I would have never
I
guessed.
know it's such an upbeat song.
Okay, so do you want to start with your initial thoughts and your new thoughts first and like delivery, or do you want me to go first?
For your song?
No, for your song. Like, cause
Oh,
we have to talk about initial thoughts and then our new thoughts, like how when we read the lyrics. So like, what do you think the song was first about, and then what is it really about?
um, I am actually going to talk about the other song I sent. It's Ascension by the Gorillas. The first time I listened to it, it sounds like it's like a party dance song, and it's also upbeat. But the song, like you think it's a very fun, catchy, upbeat song, but when you read the lyrics, it's literally about like the end of the world, and it was written in 2016. So it was right after the presidential election, and so the whole song is about this guy talking about how the world is ending and they have to have a party before it ends. So the lyrics, like the lyric, it says, "The sky is falling, baby. Better drop that ass before it crashes." So yeah, it's just talking about like it's a very heavy political song, but it sounds like a dance song, and I think that it actually pushes the point farther because the delivery is almost ironic and kind of sarcastic in the way that like he's talking about politics, but he's talking also about dropping your ass
Yeah,
and dancing.
yeah, I get it. That song was I when I
Yeah.
listened to it, I was like, this sounds like a really happy song. Like this sounds good, and I would have never guessed because I was listening to the words, but when you're more into like the rhythm and everything, you're like, oh yeah, the
Yeah.
song seems like fun. So that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just start off. What did you think about my song? Like,
It sounded really sad. Like the first time I listened to it, it sounds kind of like a breakup song, but it's actually really sweet when you read the lyrics.
yeah. So that kind of goes into like my initial thoughts. I originally thought it was a breakup song, and I thought maybe because it is like two males singing, I was like, oh, they're talking to the girlfriend, like basically like you ruined this relationship, like because they do like announce more than words really often. So I was like, man, like this girlfriend must have been terrible, like not doing anything for them, like for him. And so I thought it was just like him venting. But when I go into the lyrics, it's more like he's directing this at her. Like the relationship isn't broken yet because I noticed that he says, where is it at? Oh, like close your eyes and then like reach out to me. Like they're still together. He just wants her to like. I think he's seeing this to her, so she realizes like there's more to this relationship. And I think missing. I noticed that the chorus points out "I love you" like over like a good amount, and I was like, maybe this is where the relationship would really flourish if there wasn't so much words. And then what else did I put? And then I was like, kind of like with my initial thoughts, it is like this relationship takes effort and not just a few like. Because I feel like now in modern day, the words "I love you" are like so used. Like it doesn't really have that once like heartfelt meaning to it anymore. And so then with like its delivery, I think because it was a duet, it enhances the words more, and the words were like really slow and like you could take time to really listen. But because like the guitar is like the main instrument used, like you're listening to the guitar and it sounds like soothing almost. And then because the song is black and white, I feel like it creates like this melancholy feeling where it's like sad and like you understand like this isn't a great song. And then let me see, I have some notes down. I noticed that like in the song he also sings like if my heart was torn in two, meaning that this relationship could go one direction or another direction. And I feel like he really points that out in the song because there's certain like parts where he sings really louder, like the word feel is elongated, and it's like you need like I don't know what to feel almost. I don't know. I think I dug too deep into the song, but that's what I was. My initial thoughts and my new thoughts are really similar, except about perspective. Because originally I thought he was venting, but he's not. He's like telling her like this is what we need to fix. But I don't know.
Yeah, because it seems like a breakup song, but it feels like they're actually like making up, like it's the opposite of what you think it is.
Yeah.
Because he's like, well, you shouldn't have to say you love me because I should know it already. I really like that lyric.
I know, me too. It makes me like sad because like why be in a relationship when you don't put the effort in? And I don't know. This song, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, like it's good, it's catchy, like maybe he's just getting in his feels. But then I read it and it's like, no, like he's basically announcing like, woman, just get into this relationship. It's either we break up or we're together. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of our video. I'm not so sure.
I think so too.
Okay, so I'll finish recording this and then I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you, Gloria.
No problem.